So this video is for students in CIS 106. Specifically, I'm trying to help those of you that may not have attended the first class, but hopefully are going to be at the second week. But regardless, this is for everybody. Excuse me. So in our first class, we worked on, of course, going through the syllabus and how the course is laid out and grading and whatnot. But I also want to make sure that you are aware of some important things and how the class is laid out. There is tutoring available for the class, so if you do need help, you can see there's a tutoring announcement on the front page. Also, it is highly recommended, I recommend that you bring a flash drive to class each week. Not required, but I think it'd be much easier for you. And just as a side note, last week the classroom was freezing, so you might want to have a jacket each week. But anyway, so under weeks, you will see the information and assignments laid out week by week, and this should coincide with what's in the syllabus. You'll notice that for week 1, and all of this is due by Tuesday, October 4th, you are to complete the assignment questions in My Programming Lab Chapter 1. I did back up Chapter 2 now until the second week, because we didn't quite get that far. I didn't feel confident with that. Also, you need to complete Assignment 1 Web Search, the Academic Integrity Pledge, and there's also an online course assessment, self-assessment. You should also watch this video, this safety video that FCC asked that students do for each class. But I am grading you for the Academic Integrity Pledge, the online self-assessment, as well as the just enrolling in My Programming Lab. So when you complete the online self-assessment, I'm just asking you go to this link, answer these questions, and you can send me a screenshot of this. You can do that a number of ways. If you're on a Windows tool, you can open, or Windows operating system, you can open up the snipping tool and then just create a screenshot of that. That's one way to do that. Mac has a similar thing. And also in Windows, you can do a print screen and put it in a Word document, but regardless, I'd like to just see that you did complete that. The point of that is I'm trying to get you to realize that even though this is a hybrid, it still is considered to be partially online, so you do have some self-starting that you're expected to do. Also from My Programming Lab, when you do go to My Programming Lab, you will see that when you are enrolled in the course, the assignments that I'm asking that you do are at the bottom. There's a lot of work up here that you can do, but this is not required. What is required of you is down here at the bottom under Fall 2016 assignments. So what you are to do between now and October 4th are the questions that are in Chapter 1. So for week 2, we'll have to do Chapters 2 and 3, but for right now, you're just doing Chapter 1. And all you have to do is just complete them, and if you're enrolled in my class, I can see that you've done those. Also, you have this assignment number 1 web search, which what that is I'm asking that you install the Java development kit and then install any kind of IDE. Now, I'm using Eclipse in school at FCC. You do not have to use Eclipse, but that's the IDE that I'm going to use. But you will need to install the latest Java development kit. Make sure that you install Java version 8, 1.8 something. And Java is owned by Oracle, so when you go here, you will download the Java development kit. And again, you want Java version 8, and then for the next part of that assignment, you can install a IDE. Again, I'm recommending Eclipse. As a side note, I've also put up PowerPoints related to the Java portion of the text, as well as the non-Java content. I did go over some of that, so just make sure that you complete those things and that you are ready to go for week 2. Also, the Academic Integrity Pledge, some of you have already done that, but you have to make sure you do this. I'm not going to grade any work from someone who does not complete these things, so you need to make sure that you do that. If you have any questions, you can email me, and otherwise I will see you on Wednesday evening for week 2.